As Congress considers the very real-world damage of election lies, one of the most vocal mouthpieces for Donald Trump and his election conspiracies, Lou Dobbs, just saw his show canceled. Now, this story matters far beyond media. Dobbs actually had the highest-rated show on Fox's business channel. He wasn't planning to leave. Indeed, the move was so abrupt, neither he nor his staff showed any awareness that Thursday was his last show. This news broke going into the weekend. Dobbs went even farther than many Trump loyalists on TV, pushing lies that suggested that Donald Trump didn't lose the election. And Dobbs brought legal exposure on himself and Fox by pushing Trump Giuliani attacks on a company that provides regular voting software, Smartmatic.
The president doesn't want a statue erected to him. What he wants is a free and fair election and honest results, and it's being denied to him. There are lots of opinions about the integrity of the election, the irregularities of mail-in voting, of election voting machines and voting software. One of the companies is Smartmatic.
It went on like that, and the right to free speech means you can actually say an awful lot without the government censoring you. Free speech does not mean that there is no possible cost for libeling or defaming people. And Dobbs was recently named in a multi-billion-dollar defamation suit brought by that voting company against Fox. Two other hosts are also named. They're still on the air. Now, some Dobbs critics see this as a method of lawful accountability. Fox is saying this is all part of a broader programming shakeup. There are also reports that Fox may have soured on Dobbs even before this lawsuit. He does have a long-running flair for echoing extreme falsehoods and conspiracies. There's nothing new about that.
This is a war. This is a battle for the control of our government. There are reasons and other grounds for suspicion that left-wing agitators were in the mob and may have played some role. Mitch McConnell, he has a special place reserved for him somewhere for his absolute ignorance and his betrayal of the president. President Trump saying he would like to name that party, if he indeed does create it, the Patriot Party. Now, personally, I think that's got a great ring to it.
Joining me now is New York Times columnist Michelle Goldberg. Thanks for being here.
Great. Thanks for having me.
Lou Dobbs has a long history. I emphasize this is not just a story about media because it relates to so many other bigger, important real-world events. Your thoughts on what it means, even given the caveat I mentioned that the reporting is still mixed on how big a role the lawsuit played, but the notion that even over there, there might be a ceiling these days.
I think you've seen this with other right-wing media companies as well. I mean, you saw a whole bunch of far-right companies fold immediately when Dominion launched its lawsuit. You know, just these abject, total apologies, you know, an acknowledgement that what they said was completely indefensible. I don't think we know if that's what's going on at Fox. I mean, they're sort of mixed messages because on the one hand, they've jettisoned Lou Dobbs, but they have promoted Maria Bartiromo, another, you know, kind of shameless conspiracy theorist. So it's not as if Fox News is now going to become an honest and responsible news organization. But I do think the rapidity with which you see right-wing media outlets faced with these lawsuits, the fact that they don't even really try to mount defense, they simply buckle because there is no defense.
Hey, I'm Ari Melber from MSNBC. You can see more of our videos right here, or better yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel below. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate that.